the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. Try they not to say be there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say be there. The way politics them spoil we try they I say not to say be there. The way my dad they fly plenty, the other part not to say be there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say be there. The way they believe the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Pulling back politics, fight each and every day. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. DJ box the battle, can get on mine and my brewer. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. Put out on board, they travel run, come back and village people not the get chance. Not to so if the mommy they dance that TikTok and people want talk. Una left and I saw you one day. Green and red been the bind, green and red been the dine. But now not to so it day. When we start the drive glass teens they up, the voters they suffer. Not to so for day. Mommy getting artists, the bar getting artists, the other bar getting artists for day. You know for talk through then quick for jail you violate your rights, bro. Not to say I've been there. 2023, I wonder how we are go there. Now before you get job, before somebody say not to say be there. 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 Listen, governor for making investors run away. We for encourage them not to show you been there. Kai Kamara one coach John Kista. Paddy play football set much not to show you been there. You want talk plenty, you not score plenty, you don't crest, not to show Kalom been there. We baby be sad they cheat but not to show a day. I not say not to all been there, not to show be there. But and see God there we must stay like how been there. And now been there we must stay like how been there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to show be there. The way they believe the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Y'all not seen a child salon day, not to show me day. The way our salon be there today, not to show you day. Woo! What da? Bojo, Bojo. Crying out, baby. It's your mark. The guy will die, will smile. Red flag, baby. All day. Woo! Leon, one love. Alright? Take the challenge. Tell man and say not to so for day. Not to so salon for day. Alright?
Alman on the mix.
Favorite rapper, King Boss. The voice of the voiceless. I'm here.
Not to so been day. Not to say for day. Greetings to all comrades of the APC. It's now the APC online TV platform in the diaspora. The voice of the diaspora, and this na comrade Owen Kasu. Today na Sunday, and the time now na 7 o'clock. We come to now every week, or talk to now about the activities of APC. And I want to say again, Happy New Year to the one that we not being there with we last week. Where we wish them Happy New Year. And of course, we all know this is the year where everybody within the APC will look forward to. This is the year where the year of hope, year of victory, year for make APC prove to the people of Sierra Leone for say then a party we definitely best for Sierra Leone. And this na the year we now the election year, just about 5.5 months from now, precisely June 24th of this year, now we go all the elections. So I want to encourage all APCians to brace themselves for make we run down and go win the general elections. At the moment, we get a lot of things that really go on behind the scenes. The party under the court order don't start the lower level elections. And right across the country, it was very successful, except for one or two areas, them, Kono districts, to be precise, we started and get some few challenges. But indeed, APC is a resilient party, and we don't do our best for go back, for go conduct elections. It come to a point where the one day we then at the TIIEMC, we then go for go conduct elections them inside Kono. Plenty. Some of the people them in threaten them, stone them, chase them away. Then guys and they able for sleep that next day in Kono and travel come all the way back. Then come McKinney, they can sleep McKinney, and then go back Nakono for go try for conduct the elections for make them able for elect the APC comrades them now various position them for make we put ourselves on the track for win the elections come 2023, come June this year. And then successfully gets some of them in the done. But over this couple of days, PPRC receive some petition letters them from various places them, which is their right. If elections are not done, are not conducted in a democratic manner, then obviously then people only get the right for come out to PPRC. And PPRC they look into the cases them, and hopefully by tomorrow we if we don't get the decisions them way PPRC get for make. Whether or not we go do the rerun of the few elections them we then left at the country. After that, we go into we constituency level elections. With that, I believe say back now another 1 day it take right across the country. So eventually we will able to get with flag bearer elections with everybody they look forward to before the end of this month. But as I say, this is now the APC online TV platform. I mean, a comrade Owen Kasu, and this is now the mouthpiece of the diaspora. This is not the usual Sunday flagship show. And obviously, Adea with Sweet Bonita, we're one of the co-hosts for this program. And we ask Sweet Bonita for make it come live, make it say hi to comrades them, and then we discuss about the happening of APC. Sweet Bonita, over to you, darling.
Good evening, comrades all. Good evening, Cerulean, and good evening, our beautiful viewers. Wish you guys a happy new year.
Thank you, Sweet Bonita. Of course, we all know say the APC they now waiting some man we call crossroads. APC they pan crossroad right now. elections all over the place. We dey get petitions all over the place, and PPRC they can work on that for make sure say then get we really on track for make we go into the um, constituency level. At the moment, the diaspora region they can gear themselves up because themselves elections are coming. Diaspora they gear themselves up for elections, and very soon the team get for can conduct them elections at the diaspora. We don't begin see comrades them way begin as brothers, as comrades. They don't begin to form themselves into different camps, which somebody say it is expected in politics because now elections. Not mean say because you see A team versus B team versus C team in the contests, then are different factions or they form cabals. Not mean say that we not supposed to happen. In any contest, when they say elections, it must happen. But the bottom line, with every comrade believing and waiting all the comrade in they do, and they make sure say the back of their mind, they get waiting they all stand for. They know say they all stand under the tickets or the umbrella of the APC party, as well as the priority now APC. If one person win and the other person lost, not necessarily means say a do or die game. A game of contests. They all know say in the contest, one person get for win. As long as the contest is free, fair, credible, and just. Nobody don't go create any kind of animosity or for try for create some kind of undermining games against the person we don't win. And the person we don't win go be magnanimous enough for able for stretching hands and call all parties, all losing parties for come forward and join hands together for try for win the June 24 elections, because now that's not the bottom line. And of course, we the diaspora, we get a responsibility for play. Very, very important responsibility. For make sure say we mobilize funds. We mobilize funds. That is one very important thing. For mobilize funds, for support the party, not a funny thing. We get people of talent, we got people of ideas, organizing skills. We would need for come together between now and before June for organize big fundraising events where them we use, for gather funds, and then funds then they for support the party and the flag bearer we they go under the ticket of APC. Same way, we get comrades them with the plan for go support the party in alone. A lot of them they get a lot where they do now in various regions they wouldn't come out. And they mobilize people them, and they send money for support, registrations, and they do all sorts of things them for support the party. And comrades in the diaspora, and they continue also for make sure say they do what they call membership drive. They encourage other people that will not joining it or can join the party, pay them subscriptions, and then raise funds through that or support the party. Of course, APC party, inside the new constitution, you get the young people them. They don't put the age bracket strictly that you know for day above the age of 35 years or thereabout 37 years, if I'm correct. So young people then now we get a very serious responsibility for bring people them within the age of 18 to 35, for make them join the party, for groom them, for let them become better politicians them tomorrow. So APC party, they well within the tracks for the next 3 to 5 years. For them recruit hundreds of thousands of youth them, both at the diaspora and in Sierra Leone for this recruitment. So I want to bring in Sweet Bonita. If you give me brief talk on this youth business, because inside being at the youth wing, like himself, tell we a little bit about the youth wing and how the plans day for make sure say we bring come plenty youth man them, including in girls them also for join the youth wing for make them able for support to party. Over to you, Sweet Bonita.
Well, good evening, viewers. When it comes to the youth, again, as you mentioned, our 2022 March 7 Constitution made a lot of us not being taken part of no longer being a youth, because the age limit now is between 18 to 35. So some of us were not able to run, so that's what it is. And again, we have children that are about, let's say, 18, 19, 17, 15. So we start grooming them to bring them into politics because, again, we've been saying politicians' children or relatives are not really part of the whole enforcement team. They are using other people's children. Well, what we are planning to do now is recruit our own children to be part of the youth league, part of the youth wings, part of the diaspora. So definitely it's going to be all hands on deck. And that shows that whatever we are preaching now is what we want to happen to us. And I'm sure there is no way I can see a front of a bullet and then I sent my daughter, my son, my nephew, my niece in front of it. Hell no, I won't do it. I will protect them with my life. So that means me recruiting my children to be part of the youth league, the National Youth League. Then that means we are in a very good institution. And when it comes to APC, is an institution, is not a social club, is an institution. And to be honest, they have been grooming us to become a better leader of tomorrow. And this is why most of us are vying for position now that elders were vying for. So you see an old person and a young face coming up for the same position. That's what our March 7, 2022 Constitution give us. So again, we are happy. Some people are complaining, but now I'm sure the elders are the one complaining because we are going for their position. It's simple. There have been so much vacant when it comes to the National Youth League, or let's say within the youth wing. So again, we have to recruit people that are close to us, which are within those age brackets, to occupy those seats. Because there is a very big, enormous vacuum in the youth league. I can say that with my head up high. And whoever made that constitution, whoever decided to go with that, they've seen there is a big gap. But again, we will close it. 3 years, everything will be filled. And people will be asking, where are these children coming from? That shows that we, the politicians now, are getting everybody involved. That's what it is.
I'll tell you what, Sweet Bonita, I'll be interview somebody today I will interview somebody today with the person, now youth person, it aspire for a youth position, and the person is actually doing his PhD, a youth man pursuing his PhD. Can you imagine that?
I know
Wow.
there's some youths have 2 masters back to back. So
Can you
it's not
imagine
about
that?
education anymore. It's not about education. It's just the age, and
Yeah.
that's why we are going for positions that our elders were going for. So now,
Yeah.
if it's about qualification, we'll bring ours. It's fresh. It's not from Dominion. It's
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah. Well, anyways, as we did talk earlier, we did talk about the lower level elections, and we did talk about the TIIEMC committee. We did do tremendous role right across the country for conduct elections. And as you know, say the elections yeah, so now one day they mean plan for Duam right across the country. They met some challenges, particularly in the east, Connaught to be precise, where most of the challenges take place. Then guys just will go and Connaught for go conduct these elections. Almost everywhere in the country, elections were conducted peacefully, then get the elected members them at the world level. But some areas in Connaught they face some serious challenges. We get for make them evacuate, for their safety, then go, first now McKinney, then go sleep there, from there then turn back, the following day back, for go conduct the elections, for make sure say the APC members them, they're not sort of disenfranchise them or marginalize them or left them in limbo. So with us today, we get a guest, we now a member of the TIIEMC, whether the 25-man committee, we then charged with the responsibility for conduct the elections that are so. And in one of the people we represent the diaspora on this committee is not a person but Honorable Amadou Fofana, where everybody known as, Honorable Fofi. So Honorable Fofi, come live and say hello to comrades them, and then
Yeah,
start from there.
comrades all over the world are sending a greetings from Freetown.
Honorable Fofi, thank you very much for joining us. I know say on a busy in a Freetown with a lot of things that happen, but we're glad you for see you. You don't can't join me right now. So please, I want for make you just give me a quick rundown so far in terms of percentage, how the elections them don't go countrywide at the lower level.
Okay, I want to tell the viewers them plenty thank you. First of all, I want to tell the APC diaspora all over the world plenty thank you for the opportunity where they give me for represent them na the election, na the interim election management committee. We of course we don't start the job, a difficult job, because honestly for one election at the one whole country, preparation less than 1 month is really tough. They own a neck with they plan election for 4 years and they get them tough. Before I say we now 25 man supported by the IGTC 21 man, they won election all over the country, plan them and run them for less than 1 month. It's tough. But all the same, we try, we best, and we plan the program. I want to say thanks to the energetic chairman, Lawyer Ibrahim Soyi, honestly, inspiration of the committee, they make we motivated because they sleep, they lead on, they rest. Every day it is on the phone. If we not get meeting, it is on the phone to members them, it in a WhatsApp group, they update we, they encourage we in a difficult task, but we all working together, we go achieve. We get a meeting, several meetings, we plan, and we start the execution. We start with a 2 days workshop and a meeting. We all left Freetown. We go all over the country Now it's particular location them with IGTC Giwi. We get a one-day meeting with all the aspirants them who they participate. Of course, me, Namigo Falaba. We get a one day with all the the aspirant them. At that meeting day, we engage, we get frank discussion into ourselves. We explain to them the modus operandi of the election, the rules and regulation. We go over, we don't say them sabi them, but we go over and back with them. They ask questions them. We sort the questions them. Some man asks question about location. We explain to them about the locations them. We all agree and we come out amicably. It's been difficult because like for me, so na Falaba, you go like for no say, people in the come out many miles, they pay Okada 250,000 for come out na the end, for come na the other end, so get the workshop. Can you imagine? It's tough. Because like Falaba, I do the meeting and the workshop. People in the come on Mongo, people in the come on other far area, the names them too difficult for me to call. But then come at the meeting, we agree. We got some concerns then, but we trash them out. Because this is not internal business, not APC to APC. We do our best all over the country, and so happen not to me no one Falaba. The second day, we call a meeting for all stakeholders, them plus the aspirant them back. Many stakeholders then come. Of course, we're not going to say everybody come, but many stakeholders then come all over the country. As I don't get report and update from my colleagues then all over the country. We get that meeting day. We agree with stakeholders them. Let's evaluate some of them concerns them. We discuss them as APC to APC. We agree, on best way possible for let we move on. Because we know it's in a difficult moment, the time short, but we discuss to ourselves and agree as APC. We agree for go over the radio back for the one that will not get chance for come. We engage the radio, the station, and most of the district there for let the information go around. And some of the stakeholders themselves participate na the radio program then for just to help you out for the one they will not come at the meeting, make them go get the message and make them go get the confidence for the election we get for happen. After that, we return back na Freetown for come collect the materials there. We not get no complaint. We come na Freetown peaceful, we collect the material, then we go back. And some of the area then are hard to reach areas there. You know, we will go na some of the interlands then we bought tag one or they say Okada, even the vehicle you get for Pakam. Now some way and on top of Okada, forget distribute material them, distribute the box, the box them, because the ballot paper there, you want hand over and directly to the agent, to the PR, the presiding officer. You don't want this second person because like, they're not seal envelope. And we tell them say them for open them in front of the candidate them. So we do all that, we agree with the candidate them. We go for the election go peacefully. Most 95% areas there. We get some areas that will get some difficulty them actually, but APC to APC will resolve them with the help of the police, then vote. We come out there. We come now with the collective result them. We understand, say, we colleague report, so we say, you know, be able to do Kono. So the chairman, they agree, say, well, being that na Kono, we not be able to do nothing not be able to take place there. We all mobilize, we go Kono, roughly about 219, we go Kono. Because the one then most of the one in Freetown, they been left, because they themselves been get some boxes then for count na Freetown, where they not been count, then carried na police station, na party office. But we go na Kono. We go na Kono, we get a meeting na the party office, because when we reach, we make the party office be packed full. So we go to the party office, we talk to them, we try, but it's been difficult because now, like, you get some people who they say the election will go right, you get some other people who will say the election will go right, but we get the meeting later on, the meeting not be end well because some talks then come, we try for disrupt the meeting, so we been get for pull out. We go to the police station. We go to the police station, we inform with chairman at home. So with chairman self, get reinforcement. So that day they for do the election, we able to do them because the chairman communicate to back, so the police say that day they will not be able to do the election past the following day, and then go prepare for we. And that then are the security people. And so we make sure say we inform the presiding officers, then the polling agent them, then carry on the message. People then scatter the next day. We get the election. It's been tough because some of the areas they really have been tough. But we carry on the election. We get words, then we vote. We want to tell on behalf of the team and with chairman, I want to tell PPRC them plenty thank you. Because honestly, immediately we get the date for the election, then trigger them staff there all over the country, PPRC staff there. That in a corner, believe you me, me being count about the 8 will be present around the room, you know, gonna put some of the area that they ask and they tell we say voting take place and then vote. Some station they need able to count this, some they able to count. Then count the one they don't able to count at the police station, and we can do the counting at the police station. So we get the result. Then we get for takeoff. We not be able to sleep in a corner. We can't mark any. We can't sleep in a mark any. We can't count. So when we can't count now, we they can compile the result. Then now the PPRC boss call with chairman say he get about 34 petitions. Then so they slated it for the petition. Then we go to PPRC office. We go deal with them petition here. Initially, the 34 petitions then we get. We deal with them the first day. We deal with most of them. I think we stop at number 20 something. They back. We get some small fracas day because people go with mobilized talks them for going to the place day. But we still persevere because we get a task for do. It's been difficult, but with the help of the police and the PPRC boss, with the meeting the end, but the next day back, we say we'll go to 9 o'clock. We go there 9 o'clock, and believe you me, by 10 o'clock, the PPRC boss and the chairman be done the day with the IDC chairman Peter Conte, with few members there. We continue the petition again. We deal with the petition then perfectly. I mean, put people in complaint because the petition, then waiting me boku na the petition in the border, and the challenge say we start the election late, you know, and some man they say they not allowing for votes, you know, in them being at the register, not allowing for votes. Some man they say, well, in them not at the register, but the rules be quite clear. If you name nothing at the register, you know the vote. Now, only people in the name that the voter register the vote. Come with your party ID card or your subscription card. You will go to identify them as APC. Once you name at the register, they allow you for votes. So the rules been clear. So we trash the petition with the PPRC boss, and it been telling me say, well, he go do further consultation because as I say, the police be they take notes and the PPRC, the staff will be there around. They're not being reported to them boss yet. So then we get for reports and we come on the amicably boss tell we say he go do consultation and he go get to way back. So far, that's what we did now. And I want for say, let people know say the lower level very successful. Because why I say so very successful? Then say, well, in self-praise is no recommendation, but some self-praise is then they who you learn with the facts, people themselves will agree with you. Now about 446 wards, they all around the country. About 446 wards. Imagine we get 34 petitions out of 446. And then 34 petitions and some double. Because we get 2-3 petitions from the same district, like Cambia. We got about 4 or 5 petitions in the, if I remember. You understand? Like Kono, now one petition we get, we then can see that in the petition for the whole Kono. Then Falaba, we get 1 petition. Then Freetown, 1 or 2. So the petition then, if you total them by ward or by district, it not reach 15. Because most districts then are 3-4 petitions, the 1 petition. But we'll get some districts that will not petition, not come out there at all. And we get few side them like Kenema. We got about 3 or 4 wards there where election no right at all. We'll go for do one back because the confusion be up there where the district officer being cancel the election will not be able where they done to the other one for communicating, and so we'll not forget that. But as I go say again, it's very successful because about 446 wards, we'll get only 34 petitions the first day, then the second day we'll get 4 petitions, when about let's say 38. And as I say, I go repeat them back. Most of them petition here, some district now 4-5 petition there. So it was a success, honestly.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Honorable Fofi, generally, please, Honorable Fofi, I think say what I would do. Make a just quickly while I make my submission because the thing they re-echo. So generally, you say the petitions, well, the elections were generally successful. In every elections, 446 elections, and about 30 something petitions happen. That's a very good percentage when it comes to success rates. But however, we na APC, we're not supposed to left a single ward without dealing with it, without electing. If we not elect, we're not able to move forward to the constituency level. And I understand, say, some places then they, according to you now, Kenema, we do not do elections. Some side and they, we now 1 or 2 elections, which is a petition and take place. And then go do a rerun of the election and day. Now, comrades in the watch, comrades in the listen to what you get to say now this platform here so right now. So I want to make you tell me when how early the election just so go be held, and how soon they go able to get the election also done, and we hope say the constituency level election will happen this coming week, because according to how we look at the time right now, it's stressful for we for no say up till now we not move from that lower level ward level to constituency level up till now. So give me some hopes for say inside a couple of days, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, or whatever, we for don't get lower level elections them completed at the ward level. I think you come back in.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I want for assure comrades and see we did in high gears and we're ready for work for the party because we don't give you responsibility. Well, I say we don't give it because me now that the diaspora now send me directly for carry represent to now. And one for assure now see if not to the small then petition I will be because I mean at the rule. If people then petition an election rule, when I for look into the petition, they want to come out with a statement. We have for assure say immediately that statement they come out from the PPRC, we are in high gear and we'll conduct the election in the quick as possible, follow do the constituency elections then. Because the constituency we have follow say the ward election and that be the major one. Because the constituency and we will say there was 100 something constituencies there. So that is not much like the ward. So if we get the statement from PPRC on Monday, I should say we will revert to an emergency meeting at the election interim management committee, follow the plan and release a date very, very soon so that we go do the elections and get over there.
Okay, I want bring Sweet Bonita in, make you welcome. We viewers them, we can watch, so we welcome them quickly. Sweet Bonita, please come in and welcome. And you said don't listen to waiting Honorable Fofi for talk, and then you should give you some of your own thoughts about what he say.
I'd like to say good evening to Isotopet, and into Suse. We have Mo Bangura, Bintu Rabiu Kante, Delwyn Thomas, all the way from Northern Ireland. And we have Moba, Salimatu, Anita Bangura, Amisore Kagbo. We've also got here Mohammed Hunter and Matt Fofana. Good evening all, and thank you for your comment, and we are very grateful. When Rebecca was talking, I think my question that I wanted to ask, he has taken it off my mouth, because the question I wanted to ask was, when is the constituent one's going to take place? But at the end of the day, now it says, based on the result or the response from PPRC between now and the coming days, then they will be able to let us know. Because again, as you've said, for us, the diasporans, we need to go down to Freetown. We're literally like in a limbo right now. And some people have not bought ticket, people have bought ticket based on the dates that we had before, so we don't know where we are. So it would be really, really nice if people can please minimize their petitions, because again, it's going to be difficult. This is something that is going to hold all of us back. And we have, I think it was 160 something days now to election. So if we are counting that, we should be thinking of the June election. That's the most important one. And we can't be fighting and then want to win. So I'm appealing to every comrade, because this now is us, to try and put our fighting gears down and be ready for the election comes 2023, because we don't have time. Time is not on our side, absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Time not in our side, Honorable Fofi. And in as much as the petitions, some of them could be genuine, some of them they're not hold any elections, and people that want election take place at the world. Whatever the reason, we just go for try make we speed up with PPRC. Kudos to them for the effort and the work that they do round the clock for make sure say elections are conducted fairly and credibly around the country. But who that's now them people here we they refer to as the thugs them, or whether they send them, and what to make you think say then they go around for go disrupt them elections there, so now they go try for conduct in a democratic manner.
Well, like Kono, the issue get na Kono, we very seriously na with the C4C members. The C4C members then we left APC go join C4C. The one for come APC back. But we gladly welcome them because politics na number. That them been go, if they come back, why not? They are welcome to APC. But they forgot to do the right procedure in the process. Because we send people in a corner for good registration. Because all this delay will be delay, most finger pointing na corner. Because even at the meeting, even that 1 week open window they begin say for register, now because they may appeal say them get people there we no one register, they don't allow them to register. So we created a 1 week window. We even created a 2 days window again for the people to register. They refuse for register. What thing they want to do? They want vote with the bank slip. And you can't vote with the bank slip. Because the bank slip no they show you an APC member. Anybody can go pay in a bank. There's a process. When you pay in a bank, you will count the slip, they register you, then put your name in the voter register. We're not going to give you ID card yet now because now the new executive therefore can't go with ID card. But when you go pay in a bank, before face and come, they register you, they enter your card, fill all your details, do every necessary forms, you understand? Then they put you in the voter register. But then they refuse to do that. And the reason why they refuse to do that, so we understand. Because you can imagine if you don't see most of the video they will go out, and then at the social media, you see the C4C councillors there, the C4C, even the C4C deputy mayor, the C4C executive members, and they all know say for join 2 political parties at the same time. They know that. So they are very skillful, but they one can vote, but they don't want to register. Because they know say if you do that, you don't commit crime because you don't go in at 2 parties at the same time. You understand? So now then they come with this conviction, say, all papas then vote with the bank slip. And no, you can't vote with the bank slip. Before can go, that window will be open, the registration will be clear, you go register. So as I say, then they say they don't go carry APC, they go come. Because we want them APC one number. But not they use the correct procedure. And the election don't do. But the for the take membership card still open, the registration still open. Anybody can just walk out now the party office and can join APC. And we try to replicate that back now. IGC they try to replicate that back now. All the district then. For the party office they open, people and still they register member who one can join APC. Why not? one number and it's open. So one for assure them say we need to take the membership, but they're not going to participate by this election because the name not in the voter register. And one for assure members then say immediately PPRC come up with the statement, will they continue with the lower level?
Okay, Honorable Fofi, a bit of a concern here. I want for highlights now, so quickly. We all know, say, some of them people are also within a C4C are well-known members of C4C now. If them people are also turn up the party office tomorrow, say they don't pay and they want for register, they will just register them even though they don't get any evidence of declaration, say they don't left C4C or they don't resign or stuff like that. Now just give them card just like that. 1 minute, make I add you up. Yeah, go on, answer that.
Yeah, this is simple. Immediately you come now with party, you go through the process, or you don't join the party, automatically that other party will be in the, you know, did it again. Because the most recent registration, they take precedence. You understand? If you come now APC now, the process, they fill the form, they ask you, you're not a member of any other party, you say you know the other party, you don't left there, and go through all that process there, automatically you don't left the other party there. But you can go through the process because that's what we constitution say.
So
you don't need
to bring some evidence to say you don't resign from that party there at all?
Well, if you bring evidence, fine. Because it's fine if you bring evidence. But even the verbal evidence, that evidence, because you the other party, they go ask you. Then you go say, I know another party they again. That make I want to join APC. You understand?
Yeah.
Because the verbal evidence. If you appear in person, you come, say, I know another party they again. That make what they say, you forgo through the process. You forgo through the process because Constitution clearly states and say, when you can join APC, you know for be a member of another political party. So if you come, say you know the other party, just like what you say, the officer where they go say automatically they write resignation letter and a signer. He go tell you that. So now make you say before come go through the process, now the party office.
Okay.
You don't understand?
Yeah. So I want to like Sweet Bonita on this. You seem like say you agree with that kind of arrangement. So Sweet Bonita.
Oh yes, definitely. Because as Honorable Fufu says, if you have denounced your other political party or you come into the mighty APC, it means you really don't want to be associated with that. But again, as he mentioned, like first in his statement says, oh, the people, the C4C people that wanted to join, they don't want to do that. They just want to use the slip. And that's not that is not the process. You need to go through the process of the APC, then you are able to be part of the APC. If they go through that process, they can vote, they can register. But if you haven't, and we are grateful, please, whoever wants to pay, go and pay more money. Who needs money for our elections, go and pay, but you need to go through the same process to be a legitimate registered member of the mighty APC. It's simple as ABC, Comrade Castle.
Okay. Well, Honorable Fofi,
yeah,
we in as much as there's so much challenges PPRC, I believe say by tomorrow something like that, party to finally giving I would say a verdict or a solution to all of these problems that already happen in the country, right?
Say again, not clear.
Okay, what here they say? I say, in as much as there are challenges and these petitions that they go on, I expect say by tomorrow PPRC for don't give you some ideas of which are the way forward in terms of the decision we then go for make or verdicts we then go for take with all the other petitioners so we don't come so we can move forward from tomorrow. Is that going to be the case?
By God power, we'd expect that tomorrow from PPRC. We'd expect that tomorrow. I mean, because honestly, even at the meeting, the PPRC boss be so pragmatic, you know, he do on top of the issues then because at one point in at the meetings, he asked one of the petitioner them, he tell me, he said, in self be in a Cambia, in the past na Cambia. He say, he see, and himself, I mean, he get a feel about the election, you know. So we hope say the other staff them go don't report to him, and he go don't consult with the police, and tomorrow we will get word from him, and immediately we get word from him. We are ready, we are ever ready to go on for complete this task. Because if we not complete this task, honestly, we will not go rest and we conscience will not go clear. Because I mean, myself they are stressed, the diaspora they on me neck. We want for go do the diaspora now, but we can't go to the diaspora if we not get the level here correct. And that's I want to make the diaspora they know. It's difficult. I want to appeal to them. I use this opportunity for appeal to them. Because honestly, then they bombard me with calls and then say if they understand the situation and very concerned, then they call, you know, then they help you out now, because I want to see one of the days they say for going to PPRC, diaspora, they want some of the diaspora people they go shock for no say super that they provide lunch for we. We just did the number and then call me. No, they call me and say, honorable for that meeting now PPRC tomorrow back and I say yes. You know, believe 2 o'clock and count sweet castle and leave for we. I want to say thanks. Yes, I want to say thanks to them diaspora people and they. I don't go call them now, but I want to say themselves. I want to say thanks to the people and they. We put that launch day for we together. It's been good. We been need them. So I continue to appeal to let them patient. We think about them, and then we agenda highly. But honestly, themselves no say if we not get them level, they are correct now free tongue. It not make sense for no even go to the diaspora, because we know say now the election, now the same get for calm, and you get for correct force. And on one for sure, they say immediately we get here correct, because not the words not be the problem. If we don't get the words then, so if we do constituency, I sure say we can plead to chairman, let some people in this part for begin go do the diaspora, because the diaspora themselves need forget the feel of what you know happen, and I also let themselves get that feeling so that themselves go no say we all move on at the same pace, you know. So I want to appeal to them, say let them exercise patience. It's tough, I know, because some man don't buy ticket, some man get for council ticket now, some diaspora them we don't book hall for the election then they get issue them. But I want to appeal to them. This is not the crossroad get for beer at this moment. The crossroad is difficult, a difficult moment for everybody. So now I can for appeal to Peter Conte and in go, because I go say Anaya. We're not happy. Who can a party office yesterday? We get for me to say Peter Conte left a letter they will write to the judge, say they for cancel all the elections. Then we can imagine. But we know they go down road with time, because we want for sure say what we do correct, we go according to the rules, we go according to the gazetted rules of PPRC. So they engage PPRC tomorrow, and I'm sure say my chairman, a very proactive man, he don't receive the letter, I sure say he will engage the judge tomorrow.
Well, Honorable Fofi don't go low in the bandwidth.
Forward.
I make a good submission, and also very, very important one. We need for Yeri because it just don't submit to we say yesterday in Kamna Party office, the meet with a content and write a letter to the judge for say if we cancel all lower level elections. And we understand say, you know, the tuggy business where they go on, you know, Nakono and other places, them, some of in gang boys, them involved in that, stuff like that. So we don't know what's in Peter Conte in interest in all of this. You know, if the APC 9 party would expect Peter Conte for make he make all efforts for make the democratic process go ahead. We don't see Peter Conte on several occasions where they inform the general public for say the interest now for let APC democratized, for let APC go through democracy, make them able to exercise some kind of democratic processes. And now that's exactly what they do right now. I feel say in as much as it is challenging, but it's if you don't get up to 80, 85, 90% of the whole country of 446 wards that the whole country, only 30 something petitions that don't take place. Why cancel why cancel 400 over 400 elections because of 30-something petition, we can be arbitrated by PPRC. I don't quite understand that, Sweet Bonita. I don't know what you think of it.
Honestly, Commodore Lancaster, this is where some of us have always said Peter Conte does not respect the APC as an institution. He does not understand or has refused to understand what the APC stand for. Because this was the same person that went to court, says, this is what I want. And it was agreed. This is what I want. It was agreed. This is what I want. It was agreed. And at this 11th hour, what he wanted, we are doing it. And I'm sure it's the same reason that now it's not going in his favor. It's coming back because I think the Connor Boys has a name. I heard somebody calling them Connor Boys or something. If you are in a different political party, what business do you have to do with the APC? If Peter Conte is really an APCian, he will be able to know how to handle the situations of an APC. But because he doesn't, or he has refused to understand, that is the whole problem. But one thing also I wanted to ask again, Honorable Fofe, if he saw it, because I know they were in the middle of it, maybe it would have been difficult for him to maybe acknowledge, was the amount of turnout we saw in Sierra Leone. It looks like it was a national election day. Everywhere was busy. People were out. And my family, they were like, is it today election? I'm like, no, it's just APC's one. And everywhere is busy. So this is something I wanted to ask, if they also feel the same vibe, because on social media, we saw it. The whole country was in chaos. Like, there's election and everybody wanted to take part. I'm sure this is the turnout they never wanted to see, but it has happened and it didn't go in their favor. So this is why all these petitions and stuff are coming up.
Yeah. Okay. Honorable Fofi, you be submit about this letter where Peter Conte write to the judge. What you know your expectation? You think say the judge go say, okay, well, una hold up to everything on the pan, una dissolve all the election results today. Let's go back to the drawing board and make we go see what's in the happen. Peter Conte get an agenda now, so what's in your suspicion of that? Honorable Fofi, we need to hear you right now. I go advise for make you log off and log in again. I want you log off and log in again, please. Yeah. Yes, I think so. When you bandwidth go down, I think so we'll not be able to forget you again. But log off and log in again. Thank you very much. This is very, very important, Sweet Bonita, because you know, we don't want to go back to George Fisher for go begin the Sidom. We ready for past judgment. You go for Sidom for 2, 3, 4 weeks first for begin the rights of judgments and stuff like that. You know, you don't sit down with we several times. You don't pass judgments, so we need to know waiting to go on. I will bring out Honorable Fofi back in. Honorable Fofi, they're really now, not so.
Yes, I get you now.
Fantastic. So the question what we did for ask you now that waiting now your expectation of Peter Conte in letter we don't write to the judge for make them dissolve all elections results, and waiting at the action where the Ibrahim Sori, whether the chairman for the TIIEMC committee go do about this letter.
Hello, when they get me?
Clearly, sir.
Super Dude, we not worry at all. We not worry at all. The only thing we concern now the delay where Peter Conte the delay we, but we not worry at all because we know say we dey within the rules and regulation of PPRC. We dey within the rules and regulation of PPRC. We not violate any law. PPRC them dey around, them dey monitor. And as I say, some of the meetings themselves will hold, we will do sensitization, new members them dey around. So we are confident. We only thing we're not happy with because it a delay we. But we know say we're going to come out there victorious. Trust me. We are.
Okay. Well, because what you make we the concern so much again, Honorable Fofi, because we the people are within the diaspora. Trust me, they are gearing up for these elections when they come. You know, they're gearing up. They are preparing to receive you guys who can conduct the election here too. We will try as much as we can to solve your problem, because at the end of the day, election competition, any kind where you put them, you have to have, you know, some kind of contest where they take place between this person and that person for a position. And some people go to have to contest them. Some people go to have to, you know, talk against certain, you know, their opponents, them for disqualify them for this. Una no feel say una go kind of the diaspora. Una expect for coming to smooth, level playing field, and una kind of more sit down. Una can conduct election. Una for expect some kind of confrontation, some kind of debate, and you know, Europeans, Americans, you name them, they're all then they act with the laws, then they follow some certain procedures, and they try for put themselves in a position inside, they forget the advantage. So we're not gonna forget them easy. In as much as things are difficult or challenging there, and people expect say things are going to be all right, you know, want to move on, but still there are people who just want this power, and they will fight for that power to the tooth. So we're not expecting our can meet a smooth ride. So una prepare on ourselves on the camp for can do the elections, because we within the media, we they follow the trend, we they look at things the way they happen, we they read the audio the way they fly, we they see different flyers and they fly. So all of that una really get for prepare for them. So I don't know what are your thoughts about the diaspora elections, and don't think you're gonna come here, you know, and think, yeah, you just go for one sit down, you conduct election and work and go, everything is nice. So with the left and you now do that. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Honorable Fofi, you don't go mute back. Honorable Fofi, you don't go mute back. Go.
You hear me now?
Yeah, they're you.
We want for assure the diaspora, just like how we assure the people of CLU. We committee, now independent committee, will not get nobody who the favor. If you want to be elected, campaign to your people there. Would they say that? The election is gonna be free and fair. We're gonna put box in the middle of the hall or wherever the conductor at the middle. So we did all over at the middle with the put up. Would they concord the box, so like go to the man, so concord the box. All man see and say nothing no inside. Everybody see them. They'll put and down. People will vote. So campaign to your people. If you want to win the election, campaign to your people. Stay within the rules. Please. No, you know they take place today. It's one man, one vote. And I want to remind the diaspora them back. Please pay your 2-year subscription to be voted and to get the right for vote and to be voted for. If you're an old member, if you're a new member, pay you 1 year. Because
Honorable. Oh my
you know
day.
what? Oh, God, I'm not happy he's gone. I got some
okay.
on my lead, man.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Honorable, come back.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
God.
his bandwidth is so low. Oh, God, I can see the
The bandwidth so low. Honorable, you don't come back?
Yeah, he is, but it's the bandwidth that is playing up. Nice on orange, has gone back on red. Yeah, man, this was the nice part, you know, when he's talking about that, but you feel like, oh yeah, my boil is boiling and stuff. But
Lawrence Fox say, is a fish and not get mine. He say them PPP don't agree.
No, but the truth of the matter is, if Fisher and if Peter has gone against the court ruling once, the second one he should go to jail because he's out walking. That's why he's making all this madness.
I know, it's true.
The next one he should go to jail. He will not be fine. It's simple as AB. Oh, and the report is back. Please, sorry, continue, sir.
Yes, I want to appeal to the diaspora there. This is not a do or die. If we not see Freetown, where they look up to we don't get this kind of election, a very successful one, 436 wards. Now only 34 petition and few side away confusion. You can't go say few because you know complete 436 words to even the entire Kono with the ala. So you understand? So one for appeal to the diaspora, then do ya. Una begin for the engage. So technically make say una dialogue, una consult. Like it easy. Because this na APC internal business. No, not do like na do or die. Please, please. But for the free and fair, and for a show now, nobody will be favored. Nobody. Go and pay your subscription to be entitled to be voted for or to vote. Update because I registered there. Now we get for go with. Just like we don't say we don't even give an open window for let people then do it. Because there's small obstacle where they get a free tongue, where they give you small delay. I mean, it's good for diaspora because they make una well prepared. Not also. So please pay your subscription. Pay your subscription. And I want to say, Anaya, we all know, say most of the diasporas there, people are not being paid in subscription. People are not being paid. So now that make we agree. We get a meeting with all the chairmen of the diaspora and then confirm that say people we are not paying their subscription to the branches there. But we look and say for pay that 7 or 5 year subscription day, it's too much. So that make we cut it down, see. Let it be no one disadvantage, nobody. Let it be flat rate across the diaspora, 2 year across the diaspora, all over 2 year subscription. Please pay to be entitled to be voted for or vote. Please.
Honorable,
please pay.
I want to give you some of the concerns them with the diasporas them get na yeah.
Carry on, sir.
Yes. Some people then they claim say this na December, January time, just before this subscription thing begin, registration be there. Most of the diasporas them they send money in Freetown for help the poor people in Sierra Leone. First of all, for the December, for letting them get something for each for the Christmas period. Secondly, registration for register plenty people them within the APC for make them able for get chance for go elect them people there in the various wards them. And then they can ask them now for pay for 2 years for just forget the right for make them vote. Yes, if you want for contest, you go stretch yourself. No, wait, honorable, not talk it because I know doing it. I know they you right now. I got for bring you come in. So then go for pay 2 years just for can vote for person. Some people that are member, they're happy for being member. They're happy for subscribe small on a monthly basis. But because of the don't overstretch inside this December, send money to family members for this holiday, help people then for register at the various wards them, and then the party they can ask them for campaign, which so they all they say why not reduce it to 1 year so at least then go get the chance for vote for the one that way they contest. You already contest can pay for 2 years, but then when they vote for the already contest, make them pay for 1 year because some man go talk say for go vote someone, I mean they go pay 2 years. 240 pounds, some man they say 120 pounds, and not get that money they right away for pay for that. So what do you go say to the people in there?
Okay. Yes, well, see Super Dual, yes, would they interpret it wrongly. They know they pay the 2 year for votes no more. When you join a political party, now an obligation for pay your dues. Now an obligation, you have to pay it. And for these 5, 7, 10 years, people are not paying their subscription. That means they are not even members of the APC. They're not for every vote. Because like subscription, they make you members. If you're going to buy lost them, if you don't pay subscription for certain months, you see it's for being a member. You know that. But we don't go to all the empty cases they be. We want to give everybody the fair chance for contest or for votes. People that owe subscription are all they owe, not they pay for votes. They owe them to the branch. They're not in the pay. People, if you've been a pay, your subscription update that you branch, just carry your receipt go to the secretary. Would have been the pay for the past 5 or 10 years in a branch, they pay regularly every month, check the receipt to the secretary. But they don't mean they pay an obligation. And I want to tell them, say, this term, after this diaspora election, we're going to monitor the diaspora. We're going to get a proper diaspora coordinator this term for monitor the diaspora. The diaspora for operate as a diaspora, as a branch of the party. Now that will be know the diaspora for. We will form them. We will operate every month. People will are paying their dues. People will are paying their dues every month.
Okay.
Not when something being at home, people will send money. No. The branch is subscription, now obligations. Because 50% comes to Freetown, 50% left for the poor, keep the branch in the diaspora. So it is an obligation. Subscription is, and they're not paying for votes no more. It's an obligation to be paid.
Okay, that's answered. Honorable, I just want to ask again. The membership data, why don't you begin make them available to the candidates them who they aspire for the various position them, for make them begin see who that's, and who that's, or the amount of people them we don't actually register or who that eligible for votes. Because some man will tell you, say, I be don't pay through the website. So maybe don't tell you, say, they don't be they give me card, whichever I've been paid, they give me card, they're not giving me card. Me say, I've been going to make me card now free tongue, but I don't pay subscription at the account now, so but I don't know whether my name did it for votes or not. So people they want for no, and we wouldn't at the media team, they bombard me with phone calls them all the time, they ask me questions. So man subscribe through the website, but they not be ever acknowledge them subscription where they don't make that the website. So man decide for go make them card na free tongue because they're not be able to make them card na London. You see, for this period where the party be in a court and all that stuff today, so a lot of constraints been there. So how will they handle this data also? Because people the way they contest for elections want for know the numbers of people that will not register, at least if a name set of people in the region who side and come out, whether not the London chapter, Manchester chapter, or Bristol and Reading, make them able to know who that and who that eligible for votes. Then they go able to determine how they go make a robust campaign for let people able for register. Go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, Super Dool. You know, people, and they beat the gun and then they ask you, we not get no databases. We not get no database. What till we instruct the secretaries for Vodu, we get a meeting with all the chairman them all over the world. Well, majority, 95% be present. Super Dool. All the chairman then complain the same thing, say the branch members are not being pay subscription. Not so we just assume. This was discussed in a meeting. They're not being the pay. For more we go opposition, so man, even before go opposition, not be the pay. And subscription and obligation for pay them. Because then they make you member. So when we get that information, we agree to ourselves, say, okay, now we're not going to say like all man pay what you owe. Because what people they know say the time when you register at the party, the branch then get you record. So you don't owe subscription from that time to now, you don't pay for when you register. But we're not going to all that because the money will work. So now make we say everybody pay for 2 years. So it's simple now. If you want to know the database, you win the contest, go collect people the money, go pay. Register, then you go know. And one for assure people and say, when people are not paid on, then send you with the database. We go make the database available, not a secret. Now we go for users the voter register that database. So it's not there right now. So now we they make them. So get you people them for go pay. Campaign to people and say, what you pay for, you bank slip to me. Because the branch they need to build the database now. Anybody will pay, the notes are done. Anybody will pay, the notes are done. Any people that don't pay, now they get for the database, now they get for vote. So we'll not get a database seated right now.
Well, what's the expectation? People be the one that say, now, if for instance, una come the secretariat can give the database for say yes, this is not the database, these are the people that we don't pay. They will come for can conduct election. Somebody come for can vote, when I look through the database, when I not see the person get evidence of in payments where it don't make, then bring come go, then they don't go create delay. Things you for don't iron out all of them, ifs them, why or not, or whatever it is before the election take place. Because secretariat go can give you a data we not fully updated, where somebody can vote or somebody can contest for an election. When I tell and say in name no dey and the data, the person will tell you, say, well, I don't pay, look me receipts, I don't forward down to secretariat, and nobody not confirm with me whether I pay or not. Then they go bring us small draw before the elections. Because we really want to make sure that we get things then clearly, written and let everybody understand before they reach here. Now that make we ask them questions also in details, because people are calling and raising concerns. So we don't make we try for make sure say these questions are answered and everybody know the position before ever they can conduct the elections. Yeah, start again, sir. Honorable, start again. Okay, are the highlight?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Super Dual.
Yes.
Yes, for be safe. Now, advanced world diaspora, not in Africa. If you don't pay at the bank, make sure say everybody sabi the secretary. Everybody in branch tabuda na secretary. This is no secret. Make sure say even when you don't pay at the bank, forward your receipts to the secretary. Snap am, forward an PV, you screenshot am and inform and say, Mr. Secretary, I don't go pay na bank. You can include your name. Let me trust we say. Because honestly, we go for trust we say.
No, honorable.
Honestly. Now that's make now the UK.
Honorable, how sorry for cut you off, sorry, sir. How them go trust a secretary in a branch where they contest for an elections? A secretary where they contest for a position within, or maybe it get somebody where probably I for say yes, now this person I want for let me say it go to give the person the advantage. Why not finding people within the branch when neutral people, well-trusted people within the community, when APC members them, when they contest for no position where probably they don't get any serious interests, where all the aspirants them go happy for make them people and they take part in the electioneering process, rather than a secretary where a seasoned politician, we well grounded with everything that happen. Why do not get other people and for can assist them people and they to make all the aspirants that aspire get fully the process how things they unfold. Because some of the secretary some of them they aspire for position. Now different branch than the diaspora. So that will be something like a conflict of interest we at the scene also. So what you get to say to that?
Yeah, Super Dual, the secretary them not a part of the election process, only part of the election team. We definitely get forget 2-3 auxiliary staffs them who will help we. We're ready for that. We'll make the branches they know and we will recruit neutral people there. But the secretary them, just like Fritzon Aya, Yansane give the database. You go for take away from the secretary. They we are working the executive will be there. Tayan Ambassador Yansane, now give the 63,000 membership, then people go cross check if the name did it. So we'll create that platform. When they get over the list we will make one day who don't reach in the UK, we'll go say people for confirm, we'll get a phone number, we'll go say call for confirm if you name them at register. We'll do that. But I'm sure say this if you pay a bank, the secretary must enter your name in the database. You're not gonna let you out. Because an electronics world under. Believe you me. And we'll make the database available 1 or 2 days before the election to candidates them. If they so wish.
Sweet Bonita, you don't listen to what the honorable Fofi don't say?
Yeah, I'm just concerned, is the 1 or 2 days a bit not too small? Because remember, like, people will be leaving, let's say, Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool coming down to London to come and check. Is that not going to be a bit too small? And secondly, again, when like with the registration now, people want to be voted for. I'm sure the deadline has passed. Does it mean that diaspora can still be just vying for position up to this date? Because these are also issues we need to talk about.
Well, that bring Honorable back inside. The first question you asked, Sweet Bonita, I think say, you know, the one the way they come out Manchester, they don't need for come out Manchester. I think say a phone call number they need for make for verify say yes. But perhaps you become a delegate before you can at London for can vote for the branch. If you na Manchester you dey na Manchester no more you vote. If you na Bristol you dey na Bristol no more you vote. If you na London you dey na for the London chapter you vote. But when they do one for the entire UK and Ireland district, the one who don't vote for that then different chapter than they now then they can vote for the UK and Ireland district. Please, Honorable, confirm that for me. Then we can go to the second question. We should Bonita the ask.
Oh yeah, he's nodding, so definitely that's a confirmation.
Okay, then the second question. Waiting at the second question again, Sweet Bonita.
My second question was: has the registration or people coming up for position has that ended? Because I'm sure there was a deadline date for people to make payment.
Yes, deadline, Honorable, for the deadline.
Yes, of course, there was a deadline. We almost say been there for make payment. And if you know we don't make payments within that 10 day, you're not be able for contest again. If you don't make payments within that 10 day with the IGCC being put. So if you know we don't make payment within that 10 day, you're not able to pay again because the application fees there we always send a direct fee to them pay up. So if you don't pay for contest, that's it.
Okay, Honorable, what about nomination fees? I even talk about nomination fees now. So
yes, nomination fee. Which day? Yes, because one left that to get the branch then. Because waiting the chairman agree with the secretary and the meeting at that. Then normally all diaspora get their own different pattern how they can do a nomination. Some man they can use them for raise fund. Some man they can use them. I mean, they get their own pattern. So we say we go left that give them for let them discuss and agree. And that will be agreeing at the meeting. But as I say, because of this ASUL and TOS loading pan freedom, we're not able to get another meeting date for letting give you update because they say make them give you update, waiting and go discuss with them branches, them, then chapters, them, blah blah blah. But we'll not be able to get another meeting yet because honestly, we are so stressed now, running up and down Freetown and the province and Freetown for do let with us to this word and done. Because we don't say if we don't done the word, we'll get the less pressure. If we don't get 1 or 2 meetings back with the diaspora, with the secretaries there, with the chairman there, or if possible, say some chapter we want to invite you at the meeting there. But all that tough for we, because we don't want to say we begin talk to one chapter, they will not get chance for talk to the other chapter there. Let them not feel like saying decide this country will decide. And that make we be agree say we not go talk to none, we not go attend non-chapter meeting. We go wait, we'll get the proper atmosphere. Then if any chapter invite you for the meeting or any branch invite you for the meeting, we can go there for let we all talk as a family. But as I say, when I give you up to tomorrow, let me see what will happen. The PPRC and if possible the court, if we ever go to court, let's wait till they happen. Then when we get that way forward, then we can schedule for the diaspora back immediately. I want to let them know say we when they send for represent diaspora, then we had we put pressure by the IGTC, by the election interim management committee, but as I say, so many things can for do down here, so many things.
Honorable, what's in Peter content in ground for making them cancel all the elections them and the country when I don't conduct so? What's in ground?
Well, the letter where he do, it just reference some of the things that will happen at the petition. They say the people are not be able to vote. So and people are for votes. I mean, that's any believe you me. Now the letter they look for, so I be just read them properly for now. At the show, I say, you don't get any legs for stand up. You don't get legs. Because I still talk back say we go according to the gazetted rules and regulations there. And on that basis, we conduct every election we conduct throughout the country. So we sure say PPRC no go delay we, and the court self go delay we if you go to the court. I'm for sure on that.
All right, Honorable. Another issue we concerned about now, so we know say the court order giving a strict timeline by January, end of January, we don't conduct with flag bearer, elections and stuff like that. Worst case scenario, we not over conduct till after January. What think that for be the implication?
Well, the implication of that, we would still fit from it the timeline, as I said, because we are confident we are still within. If this matter not delay we. But if we don't meet the deadline again, then we'll go out for variation and cut back. We'll talk to the judge for giving variation because we don't get option. You see, but we are confident. Say if them petition are not delay we, believe you me, we still go meet with target who set. We still will within.
All right, Steve Melita.
Yes, I'm hearing that, but my only concern would be anytime any court attempt to cut from Peter, he should go to jail. For me, honestly, if he's not there, we have been going far. No, I'm being serious. We were here.
Who's can Peter committee where you see for go to jail?
No, because the last time they just fined him. He should have gone to jail so he would think twice.
No, they fine him because of contempt. But this
That's
time
what I'm
around,
saying. And he's still going to do the same contempt because even wasting our time unnecessarily, it's like, what's that? Because you are dragging us back. Remember, this is an institution. It's wrong. It's like just a delay tactics, which is really not fair.
Yeah, delay tactics, using the court system for delay.
Honestly, it's not fair. And we have lawyers, credible lawyers that are, even no disrespect to the judge, he himself will be coming to those people and asking for ideas. And you'll be asking those people to go back to the judge because he was sitting there that make that decision. It's really unfair. If you don't understand things, ask people that you're working with. You're just dragging us to court for what? Just to waste our time. This man should be packed somewhere so that he doesn't even have to see a daylight. Let's say for the next 72 hours, he will know what's important. He should mind his business and let the APC go ahead. No, honestly, Commodore Wankesu, we are just laughing about this, but it's stressful. People are losing money because every time you change your ticket, you pay. People are thinking, should I book, should I not book? It's going to be more, it's going to be less. People are suffering. Some of us are going back and forth from Freetown. It's not fair. We have children. Why are you doing this? He's not even thinking.
Well, the issue that they will get, but Honorable, in a nutshell, the people in the diaspora really, they watch, they follow in anguish. Even though they face a lot of challenges, them, for make sure say we move forward. And I believe say once we cross this first hurdle, we now that of the lower level elections, that the ward level, the constituency level, now 100 and something constituencies that we get. So going for conductor in the day, it's not going to be as challenging as the 400 and something, not so. And from there, then we go to the district level, we're now about 16 or whatever district, and then from the national level, the national which is so the upper we go, the lower, the lesser the pressure, and maybe it will be much better for we. And then the one for me the trouble one now for crisscross the entire diaspora for make sure say those elections are conducted free and fairly to all the accredited diaspora branches then. So what's not the plan for do then diaspora? All over the place there too.
Yes, well, I want to cast we will try because not so because even some diaspora in the call we say why we are not giving the owners for no conduct to election for ourselves We can do that because we get credit with people that we within the diaspora we can do the task. But not to win at the law. The law say TIMC member for president any Saturday election will take place. It's not the problem. So we go for president day. We not go present all the time, but if we only America, you only in America, then we can get the auxiliary staff. We go ahead for conduct election inside there. But the most important thing, one TIMC member don't present in America, one don't present in London. So one for April. And the sad thing make we feel this thing on council. This now one of us they cause this problem. So one of the diaspora brother, Peter Contest from the diaspora for America, and they cause this problem. So it's sad. So as diaspora, we owe an apology to the people, to the APC people and Africa, because it's one of us. It's one of us that is putting us in this mess. You know,
say he want give everybody a level playing field for let them compete, you know, equally or whatever it is, you know, in a democratic system, and that in the trial for make sure see happen.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Because if you say you want to forgive everybody the democratic space, what is democracy? It's the majority who conduct 436 words, 34 petitions that they say for council. Is that democracy? Democracy is the majority. If the majority are happy, why you they say that for council or on council? He's not. He's not preaching democracy. It's not. He's an autocratic leader. I'll say that authoritatively.
What is you suspicious? What is the thing say it care for achieve?
Well, it enjoy when the party they so. It enjoy. Because when the party they so, Peter Conte, you can't see an Freetown. He gets a convoy where the chairman forgets. You know that. Because when you be chairman of a political party, especially like majority political party like APC, main opposition, you get facilities then. To go and they give you convoy. They enjoy that. And every important occasion in government they invite. And so every occasion they meet with people there. They meet with the embassies there. They meet with high profile people there. He's enjoying that. He's enjoying that. So he don't want to come out of that. That is why he's creating obstacle. I'll say that in this podium. He is. Because if not democracy really in a preach, now people like they fight for, then conduct election at 436 words, for about 446 words. And only 36 petitions. Ebo, democracy say the majority is the voice of the majority. That is democracy. So what is he talking about democracy? He's not. He's not preaching democracy. He's a selfish individual. I'll say that on this forum. He is. He is.
Wow. So what's not the steps of this chairman of the TIIEMC for make sure say it a content of stifle we progress into doing all the elections there. So because we go just take and say a failure for owner and the committee and how we're going to stop them.
Owen Castle, I repeat and back, and not able for stifle the committee or the election. It will delay us. Because for anything what he do, we get for go through the process for come over it. That's not the problem we get. You're not able to stop you're not able to cancel the result, but because in a law country, just like people then file petition, then get for go through the process, we get for go listing them. So if you can go court back, now the process no will get for go court. It a delay we but it no go win. That authoritatively I go say that no go win. Because we don't violate nothing. We keep to the rules and regulation within Gazette. PPRC, we are dear multi. Some partner of the country, even new representative them been dead. Now, Mignon sign a Falaba, I send out that video there, the new representative, the Falaba district, new representative been dead. He witnessed me workshops them. And he been see the frank discussion the people we are happy about things. So Peter Conte always they say they go delay we. That small minority group they go delay we because the voice of the minority could be heard. And we must hear them. We must listen the noise. But believe me, it not go stop we for head for the direction where they go. Believe you me.
So I understand say the big six don't graduate now to the big 10. They write letters they now to PPRC, then say they support Peter Conte instance in terms of the petition for say elections are not conducted democratically in a certain words them. What are you say take on these big six and their own aspiration? What are their own interest?
Well, honestly, to the best of my knowledge, I don't want to talk to one no. Up to what Kaya, we don't see no letter from any big six sports saying support Peter Conte. I don't see it. My but me not see it.
No,
But,
not of say the letter they directly they say they support Peter Conte. I remember host Dr. Richard Conte and also he tell we say we are going to PPRC tomorrow, and indeed they go there as the big six, but it was 10 of them that signed that signature in that letter for say, you know, they don't go there at PPRC for go contest against certain things that really happen at the lower level position to allow people learn for it freely for make them contest, you know, elections. But I think say if you don't sort of address that kind of thing because you cannot hold a receipt for go say you na APC member. You know.
no, Owen Castle, the same way Richard Conte and come up with that point there, now that same day PPRC give 1 week window. After that, then give 2 days again. So I don't think for what that day Richard Conte and don't come up with anything. We don't go like I don't talk about we not see it. But what you talk to now before all this happen, when they go to PPRC, they say people are not registered, and PPRC agree say they give 10. So they give 10, they give 1 week, they give additional 2 days for let people they register. So we don't pass all that. And people they don't register, we don't move on, we don't get election. I don't think Richard Conte and get anything against that. Now only Peter Conte is our problem now. This is our problem, Peter Conte.
So after all these how you call ourselves elections we don't really take place. So if they don't conclude all the elections so the 21-man committee as well as the 25-man committee all there for handover to the substantive people and we don't elected all for handover.
Of course.
So I think that's all the Peter Conte want to do. You know let that time they reach for handover.
Yes. Well, now this not the desperation now. Because Peter Conte knows say immediately we start constituency, the party don't begin get structure. So at this night stress, and if you want to obstruct this, once you go through this, we start constituency, the party don't begin get structure. You understand? Now that make a 160, you want to deal the process. But you know, go able, as I say, because even at the meeting, the PPRC man in France, they tell we all say the party need for move on time, not in our favor. He said that vividly at the meeting. And that statement there, as sure say he will deal with them petition here speedily, and he could hope for ready for my money by God power tomorrow.
So, Honorable, you said that in the panel meeting, they not so? You said that in the panel PPRC meeting, them not so?
Of course. No, who the party petition them? I think they said them petition Calabar, so I was there. I didn't at the meeting.
Okay. Right.
I wanted to ask a question, Honorable Fifi. Is it true that some of the members of the 21-man committee wanted to stand for position, and Pierre Conte is part of it? Because if that's the case, how can you be the player and the referee at the same time?
Good question. Honorable Fifi, over to you.
Pardon, in the break. Say again, the break. I don't in the break.
I say if it's true that some of the members then at the 21-man committee they vie for positions. So in that case, how could you be like the referee and then you want to be the player at the same time?
But the IGTC not only the referee. Now we they do election. The election now the TIIEMC now we they do election. We're not independent body. Now we they do election. Now we responsible
so
for
that
election.
means there's no law for stop any of the members of the 21-man committee for contest for any election.
We know the 25-man no go contest.
But the 21-man can contest.
Yes, I'm sure they get right for contest. Why not?
Okay.
We no go contest because now we they do election.
That make we independent from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet Bonita, that's clear. Not so.
I can see now why we are not going forward, because I'm sure the election is not
Peter Conte himself want to contest for the chairmanship.
Mr. Conte is going to contest.
for which institution?
Yes, himself want to contest for the chairmanship. Peter Conte.
For which institution?
APC.
Definitely, it's not our one.
Yeah.
Please don't put our name there, because
Bomne want to contest, I think, for district in the north, something. So yes.
Oh yeah, no, let him go to the north. Bomne is fine. Let him stay in the north. I will just return there from London to the north. That's no problem.
In fact, Sweet Bonita. In fact, Honorable Ibrahim Bundu is contesting for the chairman.
For the chairman. That's it. Yeah. It already fully manifesto.
Was in Parliament for 15 good years. Please, God help us.
The man they contest, he don't put in manifesto. If you read Honorable Bundu manifesto,
and he's a member of the IGTC.
Yes, he's a member of the ITGC. If you read the manifesto, you go collect.
Grassroots. APC grassroots, please listen. Huh?
Okay, guys, I want big Balefuna now. I don't know.
Honorable, thank you very much. We really we don't take for can join me.
Oh my God.
Wish you guys all the best. Sweet Bonita, wish you all the best in your aspiration. Wish all the diaspora members who are aspiring for something all the best. God help us and make APC come to power in 2023.
Honorable go meet you now, so the non full blow for you.
With the cold, with some ice in our hands.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
So, honestly, this is like, I won't say I'm surprised, but I can see the reason with all these delayed tactics from these three people. So they want a position within the APC.
Well, it has always been the case. Honorable Bundu, they go for a position as the chairman of the party. Peter Conte obviously want to go. I don't know who's in leadership position, whether a flag bearer I want to go for or something. And then the other guys within the groups they're all who don't take your own district, who don't take that district, they don't take that district, depending on the how they come out. All man they try for contest in various positions them within their own faction. So that's all the situation they right now.
Now I can see where these petitions are going on. Because the truth of the matter is, if whoever they want to be and they haven't got it, they'll be like, well, we are in hot water. That's just what it is.
Yes, they will create all sorts of
problems. Be a delegate. So if you don't have a delegate, then you don't have no say.
Man, Sweet Bonita, I see some kind of interesting comments in there. So, Mr. Dean Rogers.
Some of them I refuse to put out because the words are very nice and I'm not going to post those ones. That's my elder brother. First of all, when I was laughing, he's like, what are you laughing for? So I just ignore. And there are certain words I just refuse not to put out because I need to be mindful of where we are. So, Chief of Staff, forgive me some of your comments. I'm not putting them up, but I have my reasons, and please, I can't just put them up.
Well, Lord Helen, thank you. Said Kamara, thank you very much. Bintu Sise.
Yes, Lawrence Fox.
Lawrence Fox Conte. Lawrence Fox is alone.
Abdullah is here.
Is it Peter Conte a mess?
It's a big mess. No, to be honest, it's a big mess. Because the first meeting they had, when he says, we are not fraction, we are 21, there is no 9 against 11. I was part of that press conference and I was so happy. And I think 72 hours or 92 hours, 96 hours, they called a meeting for all the media houses. I was there as well. And I had a very lengthy conversation with Bomne. I think that was my first time. And we had a meeting, that was when I met all these media houses in Freetown. So I was like, I was just in there listening to everything. But to be honest, with the way things are going now, I'm a bit surprised. If you really want something within the party, why are you dragging it down to the mud? Because you delaying the party, this might not be your time. This might not be your time. You need to wait for another time. And
I
again,
speak to somebody, the person tell me, say, he say politics na interests. He say, my interest comes first. So for them, the interest we then get, now take priority over the party in your interests. They don't care whether the party they lost, but as long as they get what they want. And me and you, we care about the party in success. So we can ready for sacrifice. You know, I interview somebody today will tell me, say, I been want a chairmanship position. But because I see say if I continue to stick on that chairmanship position, I don't go get an agreement. So me dialogue and me skills of compromise, make able for compromise and reduce my position so that we all will get peace that we will move forward. So that person they think about the party, they think about the other members them. But people like these guys, for can write a letter to the judge again at this stage, or tell the judge say for cancel all elections, then it's just beyond comprehension.
yeah, but again, because I'm looking at it in a different perspective. If you think you can put yourself before the political party, why can't you create your own and then do whatever you want to do there? It's simple.
Absolutely.
Because it's because of the same reason we have got a new constitution, March 7, 2022.
Yes.
So we have to follow that.
Yes.
And people are so afraid that by the time we are going for convention, those sort of people cannot even maybe they will be saying I was with the APC. They can never come close and say, this is my party. They will not, because there will be no space for such a person. And I'm sure this is why the delay tactics. That is all I can say, because at the end of the month, if you think you are too popular, you can make it, then you are welcome. Get your own political party and take your people with you if you really think you are that better. And
I agree with Honorable Fofi, where he say Peter Conte, they enjoy the statesmanship, or how you call
exactly. This is why they wanted our doctor to be resigned from his position, Payasane. He was the one bailing people from jail all the while. When has he gone to jail to bail anyone?
Exactly.
When has we seen a proper, formidable press release on these bad things that is taking place in our country? He has never opened the mouth or write a single paper to send it out. Or he would say, when we have a Secretary General that have given us a press release, he come with another one. Like, are you normal?
Well, the man they enjoy convoy. They say they get convoy.
Anyway, I'm sure the days are numbered. That's just what we got to do. The days are numbered.
Mr. Abdul Blah, thank you for joining us. Mr. Yaya Kamara, thanks for joining. Lawrence Fox, thank you. Bintu Sise, Bintu Rabi Conte, thank you for joining. Saeed Kamara.
Yeah.
Welcome, Dean Rogers. Yeah.
Imam Bangura.
Yamathade, yeah, of course. Samuel Bangura, yes. Robert Kabo.
Yes, Moba.
Yes, Mohammed Kamara.
We have Mohammed Hunt Kante.
We get Matha Fofana as well.
Yes.
Oh, Fona. Sorry, the Fona and the Fofana, they're all are the same. We get Yusuf Kamara. Yes. So not blame you. Fona, if I call you Fona, I call you Fofana, the same, no one and the same. We get Mohammed Ontakonte from Turkey. It's a vibrant man from Turkey as well,
The Turkish, we are coming down. We just want to go for elections. We need to come do some campaigns. So
yeah.
I think this is what we should be working on, how to go on campaigns. And I'm hoping that all of us that are vying for positions, when we are not successful, the ones that are successful, we have to work with them. The same zeal we had to work with ourselves, we should be doing that with the ones that will win, because all of us are not going to win. That's the honest truth. And if we can put our head up high, thinking that way, we'll move forward. I know
I
people are
agree with
saying,
that.
oh, they should not be rigging the election. We will all stand, open our eyes, as they would say. But if it's not me, I'm gonna be gutted. I'm not gonna lie. But I have to work with whoever that is there. That's just what it is.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, that's what they call camaraderie.
Yeah, this is the APC we need. This is the APC because we need to come into governance. It's not about us now. This is about our country because we
Mhm.
need to redeem Sierra Leone from this administration. We cannot afford, the people of Sierra Leone cannot afford a single day come June 2023, let's say the 24th, it's not possible.
Yeah.
This administration should be nowhere close to our governance. That is the
So,
truth.
so monitor this UK and I politics. Who's campo you deba?
Me, I don't do camps. I'm the youth league. I'm from the youth wing. That's the only camp I belong to. I'm from the truth of the matter is I can't. Because there's one thing I have learned. When I first come into politics, I wasn't like a politician. You know, I was with a team. I don't want to call the name because I've moved past there. But people are like, oh, like when you ask somebody, may his soul rest in peace, Mr. Kabal, like Jonas is like, listen, I'm an executive. Even if I'm joining you, I can't be public. I'm sorry. And I'm like, how can you be supporting me? And it's like, well, that's how it is because I have a duty of responsibility. People can't see me as a sorority. It doesn't mean I don't like, I'm not there, but I cannot be seen in public. So this is the position I found myself in.
Yeah.
I'm not in no camp. I am an APC. I am a true APC. That's what people need to know. So if you know I'm an APC, you know I'm with you. And I'm sure you too, you're APC. That's simple. When we go to the ballot box, then we decide.
Wow.
That's what it is.
So your position is being contested, I suppose.
Oh yes, I saw. And he's a gentleman, so definitely. I'm
Wow.
happy. Yes.
Have
Well,
you
I
been
saw
in
a
touch?
gentleman. I don't know if there's another contender as well, so I'm okay.
Have you been in touch?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I
Well,
haven't.
people are calling each other behind the scenes. There are phone calls going left, right, and center at
Oh
the
yeah,
moment.
it happens. I'm sure people are aware that I wanted to come out for a different position. I received a phone call and I had to like, you know what, that's fine. Because for me it's not do or die. So I'm like, fine, comrades, you can have it. I move back and I move where I am. So now I'm not moving. That's something that I need to make point clear. I ain't moving, I'm staying. I ain't staying, I ain't moving nowhere. I'm moving nowhere.
Stay put, right?
I'm staying put. That's it.
Wow.
I'm staying
Well,
put.
that's it. It's been very good. We want to say plenty thanks to everybody. Mr. Ahmed Kamara, Mariatu Fauna, Lawrence Potts, Bintu Sise, Bintu Rabi Conte, Dean Rogers, Yamata, Yaya Kamara, forget Yusuf, who again?
Samuel. Yeah.
Yes, Samuel, Saeed, Kamara. We want to tell una all plenty thanks for joining us. Now una make we dey come every week for make sure say una self join the conversation and be part of this conversation. We want to tell una thanks for coming and be part of this one. And every Sunday, I then also with me and Sweet Bonita for giving an update of what they happen at the party. Of course, we all know say very difficult, this time around. The party there at the crossroad, but we will get there. Just like our honorable Fofida Ashowi for say Peter Conte go delay we, but it cannot stop us. We are moving forward, and at all costs, we go try our best for make sure so we meet the deadline with the courts don't give we, and the courts cannot even tell we say, oh, make we not do and this law we not do that. At the end of the day, the court self get for help we follow we conclude we elections them, because this is dealing with hundreds of thousands of people, with the contested positions them right across the country and the diaspora. So it's not an easy task. Me, I'm even impressed because maybe if you say first of all, now 180 something petition. The owner 30 something petitions. 30 something petitions. This is quite easy to deal with. I even surprised them take more than a day for deal with their petition there. So that is
No, but
something.
no, I think they've dealt with it. It's left to PPRC to make their own recommendation. Because
Yeah, well, okay. Hopefully tomorrow they will conclude everything and then everybody can move on because the constituency level they are waiting. You know?
It's a very good thing, man. They've done well.
Yeah.
We can just applaud them.
Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Honorable Fofi, for the wonderful time with Gui. Very precious for can give you some updates. So with me and Sweet Bonita, this is now the APC online TV platform. One for telling all plenty thanks. We say till next week. Continue to do the good that you can in all the ways you can, to all the people you can, and for as long as you can. Keep it locked with Sweet Bonita and Owan Kasu. All the best.
Bye.
I love that kind of
Yeah. Oh na 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 na. Say the way them be left the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. Try they not to say be there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say be there. The way politics them spoil we try they say not to say be there. The way mother they fly plenty, the other part not to say be there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say be there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Pulling back politics, fight each and every day. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. DJ box, the battle, get on my and my brewer. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. Put out on board, the travel run, come back and village people know they get chance. Not to so if the mommy they dance that TikTok and people want talk. Una left one I saw you one day. Green and red been the bind, green and red been the dine. But now not to so it there. When we start the drive, glass teeth they up, the voters they suffer. Not to so for day. The mommy getting artists, the pa getting artists, the other pa getting artists for day. You know for talk through then quick for jail you. Violate your rights, bro. Not to so you have been there. 2023, I wonder how you go there. Now before you get job, before somebody say not to so be there. 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 Listen, governor for making investors run away. We for encourage them not to show you been there. Kai Kamara one coach John Kista. Paddy play football sets much not to show you been there. You want talk plenty, you not score plenty. You don't crest, not to show Kalom been there. The baby fi say they cheat, but not to show a day. I not say not to all been there, not to show we there. But until God there, we must stay like how been there. And now been there, we must stay like how been there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to show me there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there. 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 Y'all know Senator House Salon Day, not to say be day. The way our salon be day today, not to say you day. Woo! What da? Bojo, Bojo. Crying out, baby. It's your mark. The guy will die, he will smile. Red flag, baby. All day. Woo! Leon, one love. Alright? Take the challenge. Tell man and say not to so for day. not to so salon for day. Alright?
Alman on the mix.
Feather rapper, King Boss, the voice of the voiceless. I'm here.